from the moment Julian Lopetegui signed on that dotted line to become West Ham United manager to replace David Moyes, the pressure was on. And no matter how much money we have spent, no matter how many players we have brought in, that pressure is exactly the same. It's exactly the same because he was brought in with a remit to deliver European football within 2 seasons. He was given a 2-year contract with an option for a third, but he only gets that third if he delivers European football. So the pressure has not changed for him. It hasn't. And you also have to keep in mind that they would have known that we would be in this position. Right? They may not have known that it would have taken as long as it took, or maybe they expected it to take a little bit longer, whatever. Okay, but they knew how much money they planned to spend. They knew the kind of players that they wanted to bring in, or the amount of players they wanted to bring in. So when Julian Lopetegui came in, he would have been aware roughly what he would have had to work with. Maybe not the exact personnel, but he would have known that the squad that he inherited wouldn't be the squad that he would have to use to try and deliver European football within 2 years. So you do have to keep that in mind as well. So there's no extra pressure on Lopetegui. However, you are going to have people try and pile the pressure onto Lopetegui. You will have people from the media who are saying, be careful what you wish for, pile the pressure on him. You will have rivals from other fan bases who are saying, be careful what you wish for, pile on the pressure, because they want to see him fail. They want to be able to say, I told you so. So we can't pile on that pressure. We can't add to it. All right, we've got to support this man. Yes, we spent a lot of money. We brought a lot of players in, and the squad looks bloody exciting. But it might take a little time to click. It might take a little time to gel. All right, we may not hit the ground running. We may be for an inconsistent start of the season where we play absolutely fantastic one game and then shockingly bad the next. But after seeing the game today in the Betway Cup against Celta Vigo, which I watched on the YouTube page, I saw a lot of things in there which gave me hope, gave me optimism. The way that we were trying to play, the passing, the movement, and if we can get that right, if we can perfect that, we are going to be so dangerous going forward. And then we just got to sort out that defence, and with the signings that we have made, we are really looking to do that. I mean, we have announced Tobido today. How we have got that one over the line, I do not know. Tim Steiden is an absolute genius. Also brought in Kilman. Also, we are agreeing the deal for Wan-Bissaka as well. So we are improving that backline. That backline has gone from Johnson and Sofel at right back, Zuma, Abonga, Mavropanos and Agued in centre back, and Creswell and Emerson at left back, to the same left backs of course, but you know, we've moved on Zuma, we've moved on Abonga, we've brought in Tobido, we've brought in Kilman, and we've also added Wan-Bissaka after moving on Johnson. So that back line completely different, much improved. We brought in Rodriguez in the middle, and after seeing him today, that is a very, very shrewd signing, a very good signing. I've seen people comparing to Sergio Busquets, and I tell you what, if he's even half the player that man was, then yeah, we've got a hell of a player on our hands. Also improved the attack as well, bringing in Somerville, bringing in Falkirk as well. I'm going to call him Fuller, that's how he likes to be called. It's a lot easier to say. So yeah, we've improved our front line as well, and it's given us issues. You know, nice issues to have. But what is the starting lineup? What is going to be the starting lineup? I mean, I'm so confused right now, because you looked at that performance of Paquetá today where he did kind of play in that 10, you're like, you've got to play in there. I mean, on his day, he's just so unplayable. He was absolutely brilliant today. So you've got to play him there. So then who do you play on that left? Do you play Kudus there? I don't like Kudus on the left. You don't get the best out of him. You get the best out of him in the middle or on the right. But if you've got him in the middle, then you've got to move Paquetá back. Or if you play him on the right, you've got to move Bowen into the middle. But then you're not using one of your new strikers. So yeah, it's a nice dilemma to have. It definitely is, but not my problem. It's Lopetegui's problem, of course. But it does give us options. If one thing doesn't work, you can try something else out. And it also gives us options off the best to change the game. So yeah, it's a very interesting problem to have. A problem that we have not had in a very long time. We haven't had strength in depth, which is really nice. And apparently we're not done yet, despite the 8 signings. Despite strengthening in every single area that we needed to strengthen in, we are still looking to do business. We are still looking to bring players in. I'm hearing that a midfielder is an option. I don't know what else. I don't know if he's another defender, if he's going to be another striker. I mean, we don't need any more wingers really, do we? So I'm thinking if there's two more players, it's going to be at least one midfielder and either another centre back or a striker. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it's a left back. That would be nice as well, bringing in another left back. So yeah, I don't know. Business is not done yet. We are still looking to improve, which is absolutely crazy after 8 signings, and the amount of money we've spent, which is leaving a lot of fan bases very jealous, leaving fan bases a little bit in shock and a little bit worried as well, which is a nice place to be in, isn't it? Where people are looking at West Ham United and thinking, God, they could be good this season. They could cause some upsets. That's a nice thing to have, because we don't usually have that. We're usually always looked at as the underdogs. I guess we still are, but we're underdogs with a much better team than we've had before, aren't we? We definitely are. So yeah, the pressure is on Lopetegui, but it's always been on Lopetegui. From the very moment he signed on that dotted line, the pressure has always been on him. So I don't see him being under any more pressure to deliver than he was before. Because, as I say, they would have known how much money they were planning to spend. They would have known how many players we were planning to bring in when they signed him. So, and he would have been aware of that as well. So, yeah, there's no more pressure on Lopetegui now. But you are going to see pressure piled on by people from the media, by other fan bases that want to see him fail. And if we have a couple of bad results, they're really gonna go in hard on him. So we just got to kind of stick by him and give him our support, because we do understand that things may not click straight away and it may take a little while, but I'm confident that when it does click, we will be a team we will be a team to be reckoned with. We really, really will. And we could be in for an incredible season, or we could be in for a little bit of an up and down season. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't think I've ever been so excited for a Premier League season before. Especially seeing the performance today, seeing the way we're playing. I feel like it's gonna be a lot better to watch, and I think the fans are gonna really enjoy it. And yeah, we could be seeing the start of something very, very special. We could. We might not, but we could. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. There are some exciting things happening with this page over the next couple of days, so please keep an eye out. And if you want to see more of me, please follow me over on TikTok at WestHamFan86. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you are watching this. Come on, you Irons.